It was very grim from our point of view. I thought we were out-muscled and outsmarted by a better team on the day, with no real excuses. I think we had a good solid preparation. We had plenty of time to get ready for it.
It certainly looked like they out-muscled you there late in the second half. Did you expect them to try that?
Yep, very much so. That's their trademark. They come to work hard and they bend everybody. They bend themselves. They bend their backs and work hard. They bend the rules. They bend the referees. They bend us. And they bend us right over today.
When you say they bend the rules, what
They just play hard. They play right to any way they can to win, which is a good, hard, professional attitude to have.
You didn't really help yourself in the first half, either?
Too many. Lots of errors. A few penalties. Lack of whatever they had enough of today. We didn't have enough of it ourselves.
You mentioned last week that you were about some of the penalties that your Blacks conceded, and you said you were going to speak to them. What were you unhappy today?
Yeah, I thought we made a good effort at that today, but not quite enough. But it's almost mandatory in today's rules that if you're on the back foot and the other team are out muscling you, you're going to give away penalties.
When you did it, Peter, there wasn't much spark out there?
Mate, we were defending in the first half for a while there. We just can't drop that much ball and expect to win and expect to have some spark in attack. Brian, you brought Sean, Kenny Daniel and Nate late in that game. Any particular reasons, particularly for?
I thought Skidsy was on absolute empty about 15 to 20 minutes into the second half. I wish I'd have taken him off a bit earlier. Not sure why today, whether he had some illness or something that he didn't tell us about, but he was well below his energy best today. Nate came off first half, went back and stayed on. Did about 55, 60, maybe 65 minutes.
And what was your assessment of Todd's first half run performance?
Well below his best, but my bag's not playing 5-8 behind the rest of the team that was playing like we were today. I don't think that's a fair assessment for him today. He's got to take his lumps like we all do today, but I think we'll see better things of him in the coming weeks.
Are you specifically not happy with the pack, the way the pack played today?
No, we all had the measles today. It was a disease everywhere. It wasn't just one or two.
Brian,
Yep.
you mentioned that sort of bent the rules and the referee talking about that scrum where they didn't mind and they just...
Yeah, well, but everybody's doing that. The refs need to come up with a way of working that out, and to decide to tell the bloke to put his arm over and then the other bloke doesn't, and so tell him and then tell him and then go back to the first bloke who's now taken his arm back to where it was in the beginning. It's 30, 40 seconds off the clock every time, but it's not so much the clock, it's the stagnation of the game, and it gets up your nose more when you're behind. When you're in front, you don't notice it. Something needs to be done about it. There's too many times now where, even right at the end of the game, David Williams, I think it was, got injured from a tough tackle. I think we gave away a penalty right down in the bottom corner, but where he was injured and where the penalty was given was, there was nothing that...
Charges for lying to the...
The trainer says to him, hey, this guy's got a serious injury, we're going to need the cart to get him off, let's stop the game. It's not Manly, I mean, it's in our game everywhere at the moment. We've forgotten about just playing on or taking the ball off the injured player and moving it in 5 metres and playing on. So whatever that's going on, our players will do it just the same as everyone else's will. Yeah, Todd hasn't done any goal kicking practice at all at this point in time, so we'll wait until he gets that done before he resumes normal transmission there.
when Todd scored that try after half time, what was the feeling like? Did you feel like you're going to keep on with it, or?
Yeah, you know, we're pretty confident in our attack that we can score points as long as we get our defensive sets right and hold the ball. And that's two things we didn't do today. And yeah, we didn't have the ball that much, so it's hard to get the ball and try things when it's 7 minutes to go and we've defended all these sets in a row. Everyone's pretty tired and we come up with more mistakes.
I mean, did you feel like the momentum was with you guys after that Carney try?
I didn't. That's what we did in the first half as well. When they jumped us and got away, we put a couple of really big plays on them and showed how brittle their defence was. But we didn't earn those out of working them over and breaking them down until they had nothing left. It was talent and a bit of game plan stuff or whatever. But the mugging and the wrestling that went on in the game today, they won it easily. They carried the ball stronger. They worked harder. They worked smarter. They did little smart things everywhere today. Way too good for us.